Another big celebration this weekend, Grandparents' Day. I want to share with you a really cute little video. My daughters got a shocker last night from their grandparents. Check it out.
Hello.
Oh, it was so much fun. I think I've watched that video like 100 times since last night. It was so cute. They flew in from Florida, my mom and dad, and they're just so excited. I don't think they've had a wink of sleep since they got here. And it's just such a great time to see little ones with their grandparents. And in honor of National Grandparents' Day, which is this Sunday, September 8th, we want to show you some of the best toys and games grandparents can enjoy with their grandkids. And Sari Powalczyk, the owner of Dollhouse and Toy Store, is here to show us some great examples. Both of us were watching that video.
Because I'm going to go see my twin grandsons Tuesday.
You have 3-year-old twins.
And we have so much fun.
Isn't it so much fun? And we were just chatting because Grandparents' Day is really starting to catch on finally.
It's just such a fun time to enjoy. I use it as a day to enjoy with the grandkids. Not a day to celebrate me, a day to celebrate them.
Absolutely. And you know, so many kids now are growing up with their grandparents and even their great-grandparents.
Yes.
So it's so exciting. And I've had so much fun with you this morning, checking out some of the old toys from back in the day.
Well,
and you brought along some of the classics and some new toys.
Exactly, and it's just fun because, you know, this is a conversation starter, and one of the cards is, what kind of toys did you have when you were a child?
I love that.
And so grandparents are starting to bring back, or the businesses are starting to bring back toys that the grandparents played with. Tinker toys. I mean, how simple is that?
Yes.
Simon, we just got the original Simon in yesterday.
I played so much
fun.
Simon. And again, and for grandparents, and I really mean this will stimulate their brain, keep them sharp, keep them going.
Exactly.
So you're thinking you're playing with your grandkids, but you're really actually getting yourself
and you can
going.
play with more than one person, so you can actually play against your grandchild.
Is that an erector?
This is an erector set. A little modernized. It does come with a motor now, so it will move if the child builds it correctly. And this is the old-fashioned Clue. This is the original from, I think it was 1949.
Yes, 1949.
Yes. But more fun is some of the current updates of the old-time toys. The straw connectors. You can build anything with these. They mold, they bend, they do concentration. This is a company, Degeco, out of France.
Right.
And you'd be surprised the little ones will remember which fishes match when they turn them over, but you won't.
Yeah, well, when grandparents come into your store, and I know you get them because they try to find fun toys and games for birthdays and whatnot, do you find that they're also like excited to see some of the old classics that are still being made?
They are so excited because the grandparents want the kids to actually play with toys. They want them to manipulate toys. They want them to be actively engaged in what they're doing rather than just pushing buttons. So I know when I go with my grandkids, we are constantly doing something. We're doing arts and crafts, we're playing games, we're talking, we're sitting and reading stories. Brementown musicians, one of my favorites. And then we do a puzzle to go with the Brementown musicians.
And it's interesting because so much of our world is now by computer-based, by electronics, and grandparents don't even, most of them don't even know how to turn on a computer.
I can play solitaire,
but for the most part, this is what we need to do, the hand-eye coordination.
Exactly.
What kind of toys will kind of give that hand-eye coordination and some of the memory games? I know you were talking about Simon.
Simon is hand-eye coordination. A lot of what I brought was really more interactive than hand-eye coordination. This is dynamite. This is something new. This is living sand. You can mold it. It does not dry out. I want you to go play in that corner, but before you find something in there, I want you to kind of feel it. Now closer to the corner. There's 3 things in there. What do you feel? Guess before you pull it out.
Some sort of maybe animal?
Okay.
Do you want to guess what type of animal?
Yeah, if you can.
It feels like maybe a pig.
Well, pull it out and see.
Oh, polar bears.
Exactly.
Wow.
So that's a very tactile sensory game.
Chicken.
It's very important for the kids to be able to feel and to imagine. One more.
Wait a second. Oh, yeah.
But
why does it feel so soft?
There's glycerin in it. It does not dry out. It does not breed bacteria. It's called living sand. Fantastic for a child that might have some sensory deprivation or problems.
And I can still do the sand castles.
You can mold it, and it will hold a mold. See, I love Sonoran Living, so I made a hard at 8 o'clock, and it's still standing.
I love that. Sorry,
It
we
is
love
just
you
fun.
too.
It is
This
just
is
fun.
so much fun. I'm having a ball. Can we just stay in the sandbox?
No, you cannot, because this is one of my favorite games called Flip Out. It was
Okay.
designed by a dad with a 4-year-old and an 11-year-old. And the 11-year-old refused to play Candyland one more time. I mean, that really is a very boring game to me.
And he just
so
flipped
this
out?
is actually, he did. This is actually Rummy. And so when it first came out, a 4-year-old could play it. The dad is very fortunate. He sold it, and they did age it for age 8. But a 4-year-old can play this. It's all
love it.
visual.
Well, this is great stuff. You're getting our minds going, whether it be a puzzle, whether it be an old classic. Go ahead and do something fun with your grandkids. Enjoy.
Exactly.
And what are their names?
Sean and Ethan.
Hi, Sean and Ethan, 3 years
They-
old. They're
yes,
adorable.
they
That
are.
toddler age is fun, right?
I know, I can't wait. We're going to the Train Museum in Sacramento.
Wow, that's going to be a fantastic weekend. Well, hopefully you will do something special with your grandkids this weekend as well. And we have put all of this great information on SonoranLiving.com. Just find something fun to do. That's what you said.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Just interact with your grandkids.
Well, we love it, and we love you. Have a wonderful
Thank
and
you.
happy Grandparents'
You too,
Day.
and enjoy
All
your
right.
parents
All
being
right.
here.
This Sunday is Grandparents' Day, so don't forget about your grandparents. Make sure you do something special for them.